Shifting focus now to another war zone, Ukraine, its battlefield. Wars are only mounting, its army is outnumbered and outgunned. It is struggling to slow down the Russian advances. In short, the situation is bad. On the 11th of April, Russia launched a major airstrike on Ukraine, destroying Kyiv's largest power-generating plant, the Tria plant. Footage showed fire and smoke billowing out of the Soviet-era facility. Not just Kyiv, Russian missiles and drones hit power facilities in several regions of Ukraine. This is not new. Recently, Russia has been amping up pressure on Ukraine's embattled energy system. Ukraine is running low on air defenses, and Russia is taking advantage of that. The destroyed power plant outside Kyiv is a major supplier for the capital region as well as for chassis and ZTO regions. It is the third and last facility owned by the state-owned energy company, Cento. Following the Russian strikes, the head of the supervisory board of the company, Andrei G., said, and I'm quoting, "Everything is destroyed." Over more than 2 years of the war, Russia has systematically targeted Ukraine's energy infrastructure by breaking Ukraine's power grid. Moscow basically wants to break the Ukrainian people's spirit by depriving them of electricity, heat and water. The Tria plant was the biggest energy facility near Kyiv. It was built to have a capacity of 400 megawatts, which is more than the pre-war needs of Ukraine's biggest city. The Ukrainian grid operator said its substations and power-generating facilities had been damaged in attacks on the regions of Odessa, Kazapia, Lviv, and Kyiv. And what's more, Ukraine's largest private electricity company, DCH, which lost 80% of its generating capacity in attacks in March, said that Russia's latest attacks had hit 2 of its power stations. The attacks, which hammered thermal as well as hydroelectric power plants, sparked fears about the resilience of Ukraine's energy system. It has already been hobbled by Russia's air campaign in the war's first winter. Condemning the attacks as terror, the Ukrainian president, Volodymyr Zelensky, said, and I'm quoting, "We need air defense and other defense support, not eye-closing and long discussions." Ukraine's appeals for urgent air defense supplies from the West have grown increasingly desperate. Since last month, Russia has renewed its long-range aerial assaults on the Ukrainian energy system. Ukraine's foreign minister, Dmytro Kuleba, was blunt in his calls for more US-made Patriot systems. During a visit to Slovakia, he told the Ukrainian state news agency, "What is there to discuss? There is only a single question: give us Patriot systems. If we had Patriots, we would not have lost all of this." Today, clearly Ukraine is blaming the West for its losses on the battlefield. Meanwhile, the Russian Defense Ministry described its attack on Ukraine as a tit-for-tat move. Moscow said that the strikes were a response to Ukrainian drone attacks on Russia's oil, gas and energy facilities. Putin told his ally, the Belarusian president, that the strikes were a response to Ukrainian drone attacks on Russia's oil, gas and energy